Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standings between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Stay tuned for Phillies baseball next. Vince Velasquez starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, John Birdie. He will lead this one off today.
Birdie.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Herrera's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
1 out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1-2. Looked to be a pitch that caught a lot of the plate right there, so that might be a little indication of the strike zone we can expect the rest of the way.
Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Batting third.
Standing in, Brian Anderson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the air now, out to left. After it is McCutchen. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Miami down in order, so now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Wei-Yin Chen, the Taiwan native, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Stepping into the box, Billy Newhouser. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He had an amazing power month. He launched balls out of the park to left, to right, to center field. Impressive power. for a whole month to sustain what he did, really impressive.
Now in the box, Cesar Hernandez. Career numbers against Chen. He has 7 hits in 24 at-bats. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by Castro. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. So stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively.
The second baseman.
And let's focus on third baseman Maikel Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it. Offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. First offering on its way. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's just 2 for 12. Now that's popped up. Hoskins over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Neil Walker, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Standing in, Rhys Hoskins. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
Yeah, but no home runs over his last 10 games. And we'll see if he gets off the schneid in this one.
Have to be careful with this guy, though, D-Row. No home runs in his last 10. That doesn't mean a whole lot. This guy can hit the ball at the ballpark any day, anywhere when he's swinging the bat well.
Here's the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Guerrero moves over. 1 away.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Into the box now, Odubel Herrera. And you can see he really enjoys hitting here at Citizens Bank Park, which is not a shocker. It's a good place to be a hitter. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Scorched to third. Anderson moving to his right. And there are 2 away now. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Chen's ready. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Guerrero is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Phillies down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. At the plate, Gabby Guerrero. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Then it goes to first, and it's not in time.
Batting 8, the center fielder, number 34, Magneuris.
Up next for Miami, Magneuris Sierra. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Sierra brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Guerrero gets his lead at first, nobody out. Heading out towards shallow right. Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out. Now at the plate, Wei-Yin Chen. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Here's the first pitch to him, and he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. The 0-2 home, and they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Now batting.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Standing in now, John Birdie. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The set and the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Third inning, no score to this point. 3-0 now. Three and 1 to the Marlins left fielder.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1 pitch. Drilled down the line. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Hard hit to first. Hoskins gathers it in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Marlins leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
Leading off.
Thank you, Heidi.
Phillies, the third baseman, Michael Rocco.
Now here's the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is foul right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. You see the great batting average coming in. 11 home runs and 38 runs batted in. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Vince Velasquez. First offering on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Ready now, Billy Newhouser, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Chen sets. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. The relay. But he is in there as they can't get him at second. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Billy Newhouser has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. Fastball right back to the mound. Phillies leave a couple. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Striding in, Miguel Rojas. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Alfaro. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard down the right field line. Just foul. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Oh, and he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Here's Starlin Castro. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. And now Bryce Harper. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out. Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Stepping into the box, Rhys Hoskins. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, Andrew McCutchen. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to third. And he's safe.
He's in there.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. This one's down to third. Anderson fields it cleanly. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Pittsburgh area native Neil Walker will kick things off when we return. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, thanks,
The
Heidi.
first baseman, Neil Walker.
Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When you play with fire, you
Now
have to
batting,
expect to get burned
number
once in a
65.
while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Stepping in, Gabby Guerrero, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. No one out with a runner at second. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Magneuris Sierra, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Walker, the runner at second with one away. Runs up and gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
The pitcher, number
At the
20.
plate, Wei-Yin Chen. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for Miami. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than one hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Thank you, Heidi. So coming to the plate, JT Realmuto. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. No runs on 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. This is flared out towards second. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, and that back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Billy Newhouser. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arm. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. First and second here with nobody out. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here's the 2-1. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. There's one, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged the bullet that time by avoiding the double play. That would have been pretty demoralizing to end the inning. Now they've at least still got runners on the corners.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. The relay throw. The throw, and he's tagged out at third. But they do take the lead as 2 score on the play.
The right fielder, number 3.
Riding in once again, Bryce Harper. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 2 and the Marlins nothing. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, John Birdie. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Newhouser over to his left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready now for the Marlins, Miguel Rojas. He was a ground down victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
A ball and a strike. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Liner towards second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson. Runner goes for second, and he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. High in the air out to center field. Herrera is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Alfaro. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Rojas is off at first with 2 away. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
At the plate, Starlin Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. Rojas rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as it's now a 1-run ball game. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Into the box, Neil Walker, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Called strike 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Oh, that looked inside, but instead it's the 3rd out of the inning. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. Through 5.5, it's the Phillies 2 and the Marlins 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Rhys Hoskins. First
pitch on its way. sent on the ground out to second. Castro's got it. And there's one away. Striding into the box, Odubel Herrera. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. So digging in now, Andrew McCutchen. Last time through was a base hit. Chen gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping up to the plate, Maikel Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they've put in play against him.
Line drive to center field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for Philadelphia as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Now at the plate, Gabby Guerrero. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. 1 out.
The center fielder.
Ready once again. Magneuris Sierra. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Hernandez is up with it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. JT Riddle will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
For the Marlins, number 10, JT Riddle.
In there, and it's 0-1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
In now, John Birdie, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here it comes on 0-2. Popped straight up. Newhouser into shallow left. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Marlins leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. Tayron Guerrero will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Tayron Guerrero.
So striding in, JT Realmuto. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
The catcher, JT.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. Nick Williams will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
5, Nick Williams.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Zips it to Castro for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Coming on as a pinch hitter is a tough spot to be in, but that's the last thing you want to do when your skipper calls on you. Not going to be happy about that.
Standing in now, Billy Newhouser. Hit toward the right side. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 8th inning coming up. Philadelphia is on top, 2-1. David Robertson enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. Ready for another chance? Miguel Rojas. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Bronco fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Oh, and he misses it. He'll get it into second, and he is in there. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 0-1, here's the pitch. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. A pause, and the 0-2. Hits this one hard the other way. Hoskins has it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter, number 13.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Starlin Castro, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Marlene Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 66, Marlene Garcia.
Cesar Hernandez will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Second baseman, Cesar
First pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. From the stretch. Ground ball right side. And there's his first base hit in this one. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball one. Back up the middle. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Now batting, Odubel Herrera. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch popped up. Anderson is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Digging in once again, Gabby Guerrero. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Number 65.
First offering on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. The 1-2. Swing and a line drive. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. The throw into second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping in now, Magneuris Sierra, as he'll take a look at ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 pitch. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Still 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first down. Peter O'Brien will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 45.
Fastball taken for strike one. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. The 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. O'Brien, 28 years old. He was taken in the second round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in to try it again, John Birdie. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Miami, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Sergio Romo comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 54, Sergio Romo.
In now, Andrew McCutchen is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
The left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Sierra is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
For Philadelphia, the third baseman.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Michael Franco. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Back up the middle. Castro has it. Starlin dives. What a stop. What a play. Now to the plate, JT Realmuto. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up on the backhand. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. Score remains 2-2. So striding forward now, Miguel Rojas. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Miguel Rojas.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
For the Marlins,
Stepping in, Brian Anderson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. Hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jorge Alfaro. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
A ball and no strikes. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, one out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with one away. Hit hard up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. Alfaro rounds the corner and is headed home. And he'll get in there safely. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's 4-2.
Boy, we thought this one was going to go way into the night. That is a big base hit here in extra innings to give them the lead by 2.
Yeah, Dan, you know as well as I do. It gets to the extra innings. Everybody's tries to go deep and end it with one swing and a bat. That's a nice job to stay within himself and drive in a pair.
Into the box, Neil Walker. And he lays off there, 1-0. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 1-0 home. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he pops him up. Drifting toward the left side of the infield. Franco takes charge, and he's got it 2 down.
The batter, number 55.
Settling in now, Gabby Guerrero. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First offering on its way. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Behind 0-2 now. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 0-2 once more. Misses down below the knees.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Marlins lead it 4-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Drew Steckenrider takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10.
Number 71, Drew Steckenrider. Now playing first base and batting ninth, number 24.
Andrew Knapp is up off the benches. He'll lead off the bottom of the 10th after a disastrous top of the inning. And a ball, 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Birdie is going to get there. One away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Billy Newhouser. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. Rojas scoops it up on the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. The catch is made, and the Marlins have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
4-2 the final score today. Sergio Romo gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Drew Steckenrider earns the save out of the bullpen, his 14th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins. 4 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Sergio Romo. His record is now 2-7. The save to Sergio Romo. The loss goes to David Robertson, his 7th loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Miami Marlins grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took the win in extra innings over the Phillies 4-2. Heading into the day, the Phillies sit atop the NL East, and the Marlins are at the bottom of the division. Kevin Gausman got the win, number 7 thus far, leading the Braves to a victory over the Nationals 4-0. As of right now, the Nationals are in second place in the NL East, while the Braves are 4th in the division. The New York Mets put together 10 total hits as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 4-1. The win was their 6th in a row. At the start of the day, the Cubs are in 4th place in the NL Central, while the Mets sit in 3rd place in the National League East division. The Cincinnati Reds had 12 hits as a team as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 4-3. Entering the day's action, the Brewers sit in last place in the National League Central Division, and the Reds are 3rd in the division. The Friars earned the 3-game series sweep as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 4-0. They now have 6 straight victories. Heading into the day, the Pirates sit in 1st place in the National League Central Division, and the Padres are in 1st place in the NL West. The Angels allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the Cardinals on the road 5-2. In the standings, the Cardinals are in 2nd place in the NL Central, and the Angels sit in 2nd place in the American League West. The Diamondbacks knocked out 10 hits as a team as they dismantled the Giants 6-0. As of right now, the Diamondbacks sit in last place in the National League West division, and the Giants are 4th in the division. The Dodgers launched 3 home runs as they bested the visiting Rockies 7-4. As of today, the Dodgers are in 2nd place in the NL West, while the Rockies are 2nd in the division. The New York Yankees totaled 11 hits as they got the home victory against the Astros 6-4. Entering the day's action, the Yankees sit in 2nd place in the American League East division, and the Astros are leading the AL West. The Boston Red Sox brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 7-2. The win was their 7th in a row. In the standings, the Red Sox are atop the American League East division, while the Blue Jays are 4th in the division. Mikey Matuk was a major force at the plate, driving in 4, helping the Tigers take care of the Indians 7-3. As of right now, the Indians are in 3rd place in the AL Central, and the Tigers are at the bottom of the division. Kyle Gibson pitched well, earning his 9th win of the season, leading Minnesota past the Royals 5-4. As of today, the Royals sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division, and the Twins are atop the division. The Oakland Athletics totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Rays 7-4. At the start of the day, the A's sit in 4th place in the American League West, while the Rays are in 3rd place in the AL East. The Seattle Mariners allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the visiting Orioles 8-2. Entering the day's action, the Mariners are in 3rd place in the AL West, while the Orioles are in last place in the AL East. The White Sox swatted 4 home runs in this one as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 9-3. In the standings, the Rangers sit in last place in the American League West division, and the White Sox are in 2nd place in the AL Central. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.